Hi everyone, welcome to another tarot pick a card reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is, will they reach out? When? What are their actions? What is their message? And your advice. We have three piles as usual. Number one, Maiden and Tiger's Eye. Number two, Bee and Aragonite Heart. And number three, Surrender and Aragonite. Pause the video, of course, if you need more time. And I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the Tiger's Eye and the Maiden card, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Will they reach out? Eight of Swords. Queen of Coins. The Hermit. Four of Wands. The Moon. Two of Wands. Seven of Swords. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Escape. I left when things got hard. Sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. In a few weeks. May. December. The Wheel. Ten of Cups. Okay, I will fix the camera in a while. Seven of Wands. Page of Cups. Okay. Clover. Dice. Scythe. A Time for Healing. Balsamic Moon. And the answers you need are coming. Full Moon in Gemini. You have chosen the Maiden card. This one is powerful. Of course, the Maiden is not about chasing, begging, reaching out. It's about knowing your worth, standing tall and saying, yes, I want clarity. I want truth. I want this energy from this person that is going to meet my energy. But I'm not going to kind of minimize myself to be part of this. So this is the vibe that you are supposed to embody in this situation. So what is going on here? We do have this Eight of Swords, Queen of Coins, the Hermit. So this person at the moment is a bit stuck. You understand this? With the Hermit, with the Eight of Swords, they are thinking, they are a bit isolated. They are trying to ground themselves to find their balance. This is somebody who, okay, at the moment they are not taking action today, but at the same time, this is not somebody who is free of this whole thing. It's not like they are saying, okay, I don't care, it's fine, I'm moving forward, I'm free from that. They are not free, okay? So they are trapped in their thoughts. The Hermit, in this case, becomes a desperate effort to ground themselves, to act like they have balance. And at the same time, it becomes a trap of overthinking, of keeping everything inside and creating some form of, performance over this. So I think they are a bit frozen. They are avoiding the truth. And this Hermit shows the distance. They have pulled back, maybe they have ghosted you for some of you, or it can simply indicate the distance between what they are trying to show on the outside world and how they really feel inside. The Queen of Coins is representing two things. Number one, their effort to ground themselves, and number two, this is you. They see you powerful, grounded, independent, nurturing, but not. So this is important. With the Maiden and the Queen of Coins, you are not the type of person that will accept anything for the sake of accepting, or for having a second chance. You are there with the coin, waiting for something practical to happen. They know, you know what? I think they know that somehow you are waiting for something to happen, but they don't see you like, oh, okay, you're waiting, I will reach out whenever I want. They feel like they owe you energetically. They owe you closure. They owe you balance. This is what I think is happening here. So yeah, that queen is representing two things, basically. But it's good the way they see you. Do they recognize your value? Absolutely, absolutely. Yes. Five of Wands, Queen of Coins, Maiden. We are there. Okay, so you don't have, if you feel like betrayed, like they didn't understand me, they didn't see my worth, they didn't see that, they felt like I wasn't deserving value and a decent type of behavior. No, I think that's not the case. They know your value, they know what is really happening here. But they have their own issues at the same time. And somebody who is dealing, for example, with the Moon, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, you don't really know what your grounded energy is really triggering in their psyche. So yeah, the point is that when they are thinking of you, you feel safe, stable, nurturing, but not in a needy way. So they don't see you as a threat. Like the moment I start taking positive energy from you, I know that you're gonna come back and ask me for more and be needy and be clingy. No, they don't see you like that. Four of Wands, Queen of Coins. Let's be real. You feel like home. So you give them this sense of home and safety, but without you wanting to devour energetically. Many times somebody wants the benefits of commitment, but without wanting to commit themselves because it's very intense to them. They feel like, oh my God, it's going to be full of obligations. They don't feel that with you. So they feel like you will never put yourself in a condition of the Six of Coins. I mean, guys, you are very powerful. They see you as a very balanced and powerful person. They are not afraid that you will start overgiving and then you will start complaining about it and asking, and no, nothing. Okay. So yeah, they feel like they have to prepare themselves for that. In fact, you see, sabotage, I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. So you represent that good thing. They are recognizing your power. They are telling you, I wish you understood how I feel. So there is something here. They feel in a certain way. They are scared about how they're going to handle your power. And they are telling you that. But there is also chemistry. So it's not just about the stability that they feel with you. It's not about your beauty, your positive energy. It's also the chemistry, the passion. So we have a really nice combo here, okay, of how this person feels about you. These feelings are very grounded. They are connected to reality. They are not idealizing you. They are not dreaming of a different version of you. It's you, your presence, your energy, what you offer. This is very important because it is very honest. Then we get to the moon and the Two of Wands. There is confusion here. I'm planning, but I am uncertain. I'm watching things from a distance. I'm trying to figure out, should I come forward? Is it safe? Will I be rejected? So do you see my lack of energy, my lack of connecting to this energy the way I see it? So here, yes, they are projecting. They are projecting. The moon is working as a projection. All my fears are kind of projected on you. Maybe they can hide something, because you do have the Seven of Swords right there, and this is showing that maybe they're not completely honest with you. Maybe they're hiding things. Maybe for some of you there is some sort of an different option, a third party. It could be. It could be. But again, it's very practical. So I don't know how connected they might be to this thing. Anyway, they feel stuck. They're not cold or indifferent towards you. They're just stuck. That's all. We do have a very clear story. Okay, they felt this chemistry. They feel this chemistry. Probably with the escape, I left when things got hard. They ran away. They ran away from the whole situation. They escaped from this narrative that they couldn't handle. And maybe there was a disagreement. Maybe there was simply, it could be the disagreement. It could be the moon, internal fears. It could be practical situation, third party, career, financial situations. Why am I putting all these together? Not as an example. I have to tell you that even if there is a third party, this third party is approached like a business thing. I don't see, next to the potential, what this potential could be third party, I don't see a ton of coins. I don't see these cards. I just see somebody who is stuck, somebody who is a bit afraid and isolated, and not knowing how to get from where they are to what they want. Okay, so all of these things are showing feelings, are showing intentions, but at the same time, they are showing very clearly that the whole energy is building up towards reaching out, okay? Now, it feels a lot like somebody who is sabotaging something good because it got too real. The thing that is very important, I have to say, is that there are not many major arcana cards. We have a hermit expressing something specific, the moon, feelings, going with it. But when it comes to you, I don't see you through the star. I don't see you through, Empress, potentially an archetype that I'm channeling in my brain. I see you as the Queen of Coins. I see your Four of Wands value. I see the path in front of me, the choices, the plan that I have to make, and maybe that I have been avoiding. So all of these things are very grounded. Do not underestimate the emotional situation of your person. Your person is a complicated person emotionally. This is not somebody who is simple and straightforward. You see, I wish you understood how I feel. This is not like, oh, I wish you understood how much I love you kind of thing. Of course, they would like you to know that they have feelings for you. But at the same time, they are so layered. They're very layered person emotionally. If they manage to go through these issues, you are dealing with a very powerful partner on an emotional level. If they manage to learn how to navigate these things. So this is somebody who wants to open that door. Absolutely, they want to show up, but they are afraid, what if I mess up and I'm not enough? Anyways, this is it. So the question is, will they reach out? And we get to this, the wheel, 10 of cups, 7 of wands, normal defensiveness, but it's good. This defensiveness is fine because it shows two things. And then we have the page of cups. So yes, there is reaching out, there is communication. It's a very sweet, beautiful yes, showing how rich emotionally this person is. Lovely. So you do have the page of cups message. What is this? A slight opening, an apology. I have been thinking about you. I want to talk. Especially with the clover here. It's like, okay, let me try what I can do here, and see if I can break through the silence, and if I can break through this thick layer of confusion that I have created here. Let me send that message. It's very clear. Shy, emotional, intentional, and the first attempt is coming very soon, by the way. We got in a few weeks. And I think it makes perfect sense. In a few weeks, you're going to receive that page of cups. They are working on it. They're working on it. So yes, the wheel of fortune, unexpected. Things are changing. And when you will get to a point where you will say, you know what? Okay, I want them to reach out. Are they reaching out? No. What am I going to do? Nothing. I will just move forward. The moment you will really detach, you will receive that message in a few weeks. The 10 of Cups shows that, yes, this is projection, of course. This is fantasy, positive type of fantasy. And they are saying, just imagine what will happen if I talk to you again and we will connect, and it's going to be so great. So we have, why are they doing this? Because they want to feed the 7 of wands. The 7 of wands is both good and bad. The 7 of wands is the fear. I resist. What if you reject me? What am I going to do? But the 7 of wands is also that card that says, oh no, I'm not giving up. I will reach out. So the 10 of cups is like, okay, he's feeding this, like, do it because it might be good. The 10 of cups, of course, shows also what is going to happen, that your communication is going to be a bit awkward. 7 of wands, we're going to talk light messages, beautiful messages, but still it's going to create a bit of positive vibe, like, wow, something is changing here, something is shifting. Maybe it will go really great potential if we continue like this. So it's good. Despite the inner resistance, the fear, a bit of avoidance, their tendency to run away, they are choosing to reach out, and they are choosing to let their guard down and embrace the positive aspect of the 7 of wands. So yeah, they're reaching out, but it's not going to bring you immediate resolution. Beautiful communication, desired communication, honest. in a few weeks, but it's not going to bring the final results, okay? In fact, you have different waves of movement. In a few weeks, we get the Page of Cups, the message. Small, real, check-in, something casual but very meaningful. Page of Cups, okay? Then we get, now our timeline, we're going to go like this. December, because December is ahead of us right now. So this is going to feel like a bigger shift. You will really start seeing where this thing is going. Maybe a choice might need to be made until December. So from now until the next, how long? 2 months, I think, 2 months. You are going to feel like, okay, lighthearted, maybe we're dating, maybe we're trying, but we are still in the dice type of situation where, okay, things do not seem extremely intentional yet. 2 months from now, it's the breakthrough where you see we are cutting through the confusion, the assumptions, and this thing becomes very clear. Okay. And things are kind of fully landing on May. So how long is this from now? What is it? 5-6 months. 5-6 months from now, maybe a bit more, we start really establishing something that makes sense. We really start working and seeing the results of this 10 of Cups. So another shift. This becomes something serious. It becomes finally fully integrated in your life. And it is the actual new beginning, the new stage. This could indicate engagements. Think about the expression of the 10 of Cups: engagements, proposals, moving in together, taking this thing further, whatever the next formal expression of your connection, the way it is right now, is going to be. So yes, it's good. It's very good, I think. First of all, this person is not confident. This is not somebody who's confident. Like, I'm coming forward, 6 of Wands, and I'm winning. They are in the 7 of Wands vibe. I'm not going to lose this, but at the same time, I'm not going to go forward like crazy. We have time for healing, balsamic moon, and the answers you need are coming full moon. So yes, it's not just about will they text or not. It's about healing old patterns, especially around silence, avoidance, fear of intimacy. You're reclaiming your voice. So your person is learning that when something is real, they don't have to run away. Okay, they can think about it. In fact, they were thinking about it. They were scared, but the running away did not make these feelings pass. So they are learning. What are you learning? You're learning the maiden vibe. You're not chasing, you are not rejecting feelings because the expectations are not fulfilled. You become wiser, you become stronger, and you seem like you are waiting for the energy that is going, not necessarily to match your I don't know, your great energy, but at least energy that is respectful towards you. Gemini is obviously about communication. The answers are coming. So you don't need to waste your time filling in the blanks just because right now it's quiet. Don't project. Live your life. It's normal to have a certain level of projection and to think or something, but you don't have to, I don't know, avoid everything, just stay in the house and be like, oh, what is going to happen? No, don't do that. They will reach out. There are deep feelings here and real feelings. And they are not ready now for the full 10 of Cups, but we are getting there in stages, okay? And your power is what is driving all this. So stay open, but stay strong. This is what I see, guys. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Aragonite heart and the B card, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Will they reach out or will they stay silent forever? Four of Wands, the Star, Two of Swords, Page of Cups, the Emperor, Ace of Wands, Four of Coins. Okay. Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. Confusion, I feel unclear about where we stand. Indecisive, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Soul contract, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Just around the corner. Yeah, it makes sense with the Ace of Wands. We will see these things. July, next full moon. Okay. The Fool, Three of Swords, Temperance, Page of Swords, Star, Man, Dice. Again, we saw that on pile 1. Bridges, A Time for Healing, Balsamic Moon, Meditate and Contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. Your card is B, and this is very soft and empowering message. So some of you, maybe you have given too much here. Maybe you have decided to stay loyal to somebody who didn't really show up the way you deserved or the way maybe you have invested. And this card is telling you, you are not here to wait forever. In fact, it says, don't drink all of life from one flower, for there are many you can taste and many that you can explore. So you're here to live, to experience, to fly when things, to fly away when things are not working. So let's see, will they reach out or is it over for good? You do have here this Four of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Star, and the Two of Swords. So yes, they care. The Four of Wands and the Star are showing that there is hope here. There is projection. They see you as somebody who is idealized, who is extremely positive, the star, but also distant. And at the same time, the Four of Wands makes this energy more grounded, like, I'm hoping that maybe we can get close to each other again and really manifest something out of this. In the meantime, what do? I'm dreaming of your energy. I'm dreaming of this strong vibe. So they haven't let go. Then we see this Two of Swords, and here's the conflict. They want to come forward. You do have the Page of Cups, for example. You do have the Ace of Wands, but their head, their heart space aren't on that same page yet. The Emperor. We have the Emperor, we have the Four of Coins, and these two cards are showing that this person is closed off emotionally at the moment. So the Star is a projection. I see you distant. I see you, being desirable, being full of light, full of energy, but you are distant. But the truth is that most likely you are not the distant one. They are projecting this distance onto you. And this, of course, is telling us too many things about how they operate, with their mindset, their psyche, all of this. So, they want to appear strong. This is also the idea of the Emperor. They want to appear proud. And what I think really is going on here is that they are just stubborn. They are not that strong. Within themselves, they are very confused. Now, the Ace of Wands is telling me that there is still a lot of attraction, a lot of passion. There is this need to reconnect, but they are holding themselves back. So, yes, they have feelings. I don't think that these feelings are deep feelings feelings of love, for example. No, I don't think so. They want to reconnect, but guys, their selfishness, okay, and honestly, their detachment, mm, their stubbornness is not letting them really connect to these feelings. The feelings are there, but they are underdeveloped. They see the potential, they feel the energy, but these are all some fragments of a reality that could be manifested while they are like, oh, the Star, the Emperor, stay away, I need to bring myself forward in a certain way to make you feel that I have control or that I am important or something. Now, so their ego is actually blocking these feelings. The Page of Cups is a very positive card when it comes to reaching out. The Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore. I think this is saying a lot here, because you were the one that most probably was chasing, was hoping, was giving, and they have pulled away. You were doing the work. You were making them feel like an emperor. The question is very clear. Are they emperor vibe? No, no, absolutely not. The Star, the Emperor, the Four of Coins, all of these are projections. They don't have control. The Emperor is an archetype. If I'm not supported by strong cards, the Emperor is just void. It's stubbornness, selfishness. So here, most likely you have somebody who in their mind is kind of playing house with you, how it would be, how would I win this argument. They have this type of issues. In fact, I don't want to chase anymore. They don't want to chase, but they also feel very unclear about where we stand. Of course they feel unclear, and I will tell you something, they don't feel like unclear only because they don't know where you stand with all of this, but because they have overestimated their position and their value in all of this. Their value came forward from your effort and your work in this connection. So it's normal that they are confused. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you, indecisive. This is the first element of accountability. Like, yeah, I might be an emperor, delusion, but I am indecisive. A slight touch of reality. Um, so you understand that these feelings are there, the initiation, the beginning of these feelings, but they are not developing further, these feelings, because of their stubbornness, because of their limited understanding on an emotional level. This is not somebody who is emotionally very intelligent. This can be a very capable person. Maybe they have a wonderful career or whatever, but on an emotional level, this is not somebody who is extremely bright. They see things the way they want to see them, okay? So, soul contract, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Yeah, again, we are in the beginning of awareness and accountability. So this is maybe something I would focus more on this, on the soul contract. This is karmic, okay. You are both in this together to learn something deep. The lessons, you are learning lessons from all of this. How not to overgive anymore, how to let go, how to stop trying when something is just not moving. You have a person telling you very clearly that, you know what, I'm indecisive. I'm not choosing. They're telling you. And this is making you wonder, what should I do? How should I handle situations like this? So yeah, this is your karmic lesson, let's say. Your person is learning how to start allowing emotions gradually, because if they were so indifferent emotionally, that person wouldn't be confused, indecisive. They wouldn't even think of the possibility that somehow they have to chase, they have to reach out. They would be like, okay, well, I'm good, I'm fine, I don't need you, I don't need the page, I don't need the ace of wands. Yet even if they don't want to address feelings, they still feel something, okay? So will they reach out? You do have the Fool, the Three of Swords, Temperance, and Page of Swords. This is a yes, this is a yes. But the reaching out will come with a lot of hesitation. The Fool wants a reset. They want to speak. They want to say what this thing means to them. But the Fool also is lacking accountability again. So at the moment, their accountability reaches only the point of decision, that, you know what, I have a decision to make. What am I going to do? The Fool. I'm going to reach out, okay, to make these feelings a bit easier for me. But then, you know what? I don't know. I'm not so sure. I don't know what I want to build here. What I want to reach out and be seen, being recognized. There is doubt when it comes to what comes next. Okay, so they want a reset, absolutely. I think they are, for sure, they are checking on what you do, social media activities, anything that is happening, and they can have access in your life. They are there to see what you're doing. Um, so yeah, I think they're kind of stalking your energy. The Three of Swords shows that something between you was painful, or they are still afraid of reaching out and being rejected. Probably, I don't want to get hurt type of vibe. The Temperance tells me that they will come forward in a slow vibe. So this is not a message that will happen tomorrow morning if we take into consideration the tarot cards. It's a gentle healing process, or somehow they're trying to um, find some sense and something in all of this. So yes, I think they will send a message and they will talk to you. They will initiate communication. They are thinking about it a lot, but their ego, Their confusion, their distance is not allowing this thing to happen. So they're telling you just around the corner, July, next full moon. With the next full moon, I think that's the energy shift that is happening, that they are gradually deciding that, okay, I can keep control, but at the same time I can reach out. So we see this shifting of the vibe, the overall vibe. You might start feeling that they are thinking about you again. You might start seeing signs, or maybe a friend of yours might tell you, you know what, this person, your person, was asking about you, or you will start seeing their presence back in your life gradually, just around the corner. Yes, this is a bit contradicting with the cards that we have seen. Just around the corner is immediate, today, tomorrow, very soon. So for sure, we have a situation that will shift. This person will reach out and they will gradually start becoming a bit more collaborative. Um, so yes, it could be in a few days, but only if you know that the Emperor and the Four of Coins is not very dominant in your person. If this is something of the past and now your person is more relaxed, and or we have gone through many cycles in the past, maybe in a few days they might reach out with the Page of Cups vibes. Okay. Now July is very important. You see how long this thing is in comparison to our present moment. How long? What is it, 8 months, I think. So this July is showing that you will need patience and time to understand where you really stand with all of this, from the overall situation and how you feel about this. So the cards are asking you to keep processing your feelings. Whether this person reaches out tomorrow or the next full moon or a couple of months from now, you need to keep going with your healing, because you are learning important lessons here that are so related to how you're going to handle potentially this connection or even other connections in the future. So yes, keep going with your clarity. The Lenormand, man and star. Somebody here is wishing, thinking, dreaming your person. Okay. And then we get dice and bridges. This reconnection, this need to reconnect, it might be a bit awkward at first, clumsy, weird, without having clarity about the future. This is very, very clear, I think. But it's something. It's a step, it's a step forward. So yes, then. So the question is, will this person reach out? Yes, they will reach out. There are feelings, there is longing, there is this sense that you have overgiven and they are aware of that. But there is little accountability. Okay. They don't come forward with a clear vision, like, oh my God, this person is important to me, it's going to become my long-term partner, for example. No, we don't see this yet. And your clarity over this connection will come a bit later in the future. And you still have things to resolve with this person. Inconsistencies, misunderstandings, confusion. So we have a continuous temperance. What's happening from now, from the moment they call you until July? I think it's a constant temperance. We are evaluating, we are changing, we are moving forward, we are deciding what this thing is going to be about. So yeah, there will be communication, but still you're dealing with somebody who is not the most mature version of themselves yet. A time for healing. Meditate, contemplate. Very clear. You are in this healing phase, your individual healing stage. They are also healing. They're a bit, left behind with the healing and the awareness, but it's a karmic lesson for both of you. The Pisces moon, new moon in Pisces, is telling me that, with the new communication, we're going to start experiencing a more free flow of feelings, especially from your person that is stuck. So we start something new. The communication could come next full moon. And then with the new moon, we start seeing the Pisces vibes, So they will need time. You're both having deeper feelings than what you are actually showing, but both of you are figuring out what this thing is on an individual level for you. So keep healing, keep going with your healing situation. I think what is going to come next, the next cycle of this connection, is where you guys get together, okay, and you start working on your healing together. This is why I'm telling you, it's not like we see each other, we talk, and then the next stage is, oh my God, let's get married. I don't think so. I think that for these months to come, there's a lot of understanding, finding clarity, all of these things. And also you learn, which is very important, how to let go. Let go in this case doesn't mean that this thing doesn't have a chance. No, it requires a lot of patience. And you will be more advanced in comparison to them. Absolutely, energetically, spiritually, but it's also very important to understand that you don't have to feel overly attached to all of this. I mean, it's not a matter of you can live your life without them. Oh my God, yes. The only reason that you have to go through this temperance is only if you have feelings for them. Otherwise, you're dealing with somebody who is learning how to feel right now, which I don't know if it's such a good idea for you. Anyways, this person is not somebody who is lying to you, who is trying to... They are a bit selfish. Absolutely, yes. They are, at this moment, we are at the karmic stage of the connection. The mutual healing will begin after they communicate with you. So there is a lot of work to be done. Is it worth the effort? I don't know. It depends on how you're going to handle this, because if you handle it by over nurturing the connection, oh my God, this is a mistake. You have to nurture yourself. They have to nurture themselves, and you guys have to coexist in this space, in this karmic space, while you're moving forward. And then July, we see where we stand with all of this. This is what I see. So let me know what you think, if it resonates, if it makes sense with your experience. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye. If you have chosen the Aragonite and the Surrender card, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. Will they reach out, or will they stay silent forever? Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Empress, Death, Page of Swords, Three of Cups, Ace of Swords. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Gossip, I'm afraid of what other people will think. Secrets, I haven't told you everything. Reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. July, just around the corner, faster than you think. The Tower, 8 of Serpents, the coins, 5 of Swords, 5 of Coins. Tree, Coffin, Lilies, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, a time for healing, balsamic moon. You have chosen the surrender card, and it's telling you something very wise. This card is telling you that there is nothing more blissful than the act of letting go, setting yourself free of all these things that they don't serve you. So here, for sure, we are opening up the reading with a karmic lesson, let's say, the transformation, the ending, and how to cope with this, even when we don't feel excited or ready to do something like that. Let's talk about this. Now, first of all, we have a major transformation in this pile, and we get from a situation that has been extremely difficult to some higher awareness, higher understanding, more clarity. We start seeing these kind of things. Let's talk about this. This connection has brought you pain, okay? But at the same time, you're not weak for potentially missing this person. You're not wrong to want peace, for those of you that want peace with this person. So surrender. Don't hold this weight on your own. Don't blame yourself or feeling responsible for wanting to deal with somebody that has been a bit unfair to you. Here. So what's really going on? You have, first of all, we see this person watching, observing what you're doing with the Page of Swords. This is the spy card. They are curious. They haven't let go. But at the same time, the Seven of Cups is showing that, yes, they are overwhelmed. They are under stress. This is something that maybe you were not expecting from this person. They are confused, possibly emotionally scattered. They don't know what they want at the moment. Or maybe they know what they want, but they don't know how to say it. Now, you do have the Empress and the Hierophant. So they know that you represent an opportunity for stability and nurturing energy that is very unique. They want this. So somehow you are the person that has something that would make them feel nurtured, safe, part potentially of a family, part of a legacy with you, okay? But they haven't. They didn't rise to meet these standards. And now this thing is over. Death. Hierophant, Empress. death with the Seven of Cups makes me understand that this thing ended before it even started. We didn't start anything. It was up there talking about it, handling this, but not really manifesting something significant with all of that, okay? So this person is aware that they felt overwhelmed in front of this great potential. They have hidden things from you. They mishandled. For some of you, this person has even wasted your time through this thing, through the Seven of Cups. Let's see, let's wait. And now it's over. It fell apart, you know. The Ace of Swords that we see here with the Three of Cups is obviously the clarity. First of all, the Ace of Swords. I can see clearly what I could have here. I was scared. I ran away. I have kept secrets. And now, okay, uh, I want to connect with the Three of Cups. I want to pursue this. I want to reconnect and see where this thing is going. But, okay, the Three of Cups is nice. It's okay. The Ace of Swords is also good. All of these cards are preparing us for the moment that this person will reach out. But, you know what? I feel like this overall situation was a bit messy, especially for you. You have been dragged into a situation where this person wasn't really sharing a lot. You didn't know what was really going on here. There is gossip, drama, unclear behavior. So maybe this person was involving others to this connection. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Other people are, I mean, I'm allowing other people to interfere in my life, in my choices, and I'm afraid of what they're going to think about me. Okay. And reflection. They're not proud of how they handled this. Um, they know what they are losing. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity, so they start seeing things with more transparency, I think. But they also know that it's over, that this thing is over, that they might not get another chance. So this is also very important here, because while we see them being very confident, this person appears to be very confident with you, like they know what they're doing, like they had control and all of these things. Now they are afraid. They're very afraid of how this thing is going to go. So what are they going to do? We do have the Tower, Serpent, Eight of Serpents, Eight of Coins, Five of Swords, and Five of Coins, heavy energy. Okay, the Tower, this is the moment of realization. I'm realizing that whatever was going on here is not easily fixed anymore. And, you know, somehow they are saying that I need to do something. I need to do something disruptive here. So it's very important to understand that this person is not reaching out with the intention of explaining, and even though they are thinking about it, they are not going to do this with a specific plan. They're going to do this thing fast, without too much planning, and it's going to be kind of disruptive. Why? Because they don't know how else to do this. They feel guilt, they feel regret, they feel, for some of you, they even feel self-pity. They completely have this sense of abandonment, you know, like you abandoned them. And this is very strange, because this person has walked away from this connection like it was nothing. But now things have turned around completely. Now they feel like they have been left out, they have been abandoned, that they don't have another chance to connect to you. So, how do they feel? Abandoned. That's the word. They feel they are struggling. They feel like they might not get another chance with you. And this is something that is very painful to them. The Eight of Coins is telling me that they are working on this, that they will try to fix this. Okay, I will fix it. I will move forward somehow. I will try my... But the first thing that they are going to do is to reach out, to see if eventually we can start talking again about this Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords, about this reconnection. Now, so they are reaching out in a disruptive way, in an intense way. So they walked away from this connection with easiness, just like that. They are coming back in a disruptive way. When we have just around the corner, faster than you think. So the change is already happening. The energy is building. So we see that. They are thinking, they are analyzing, they are trying to understand how to handle the overall situation. So for some of you, the message will come very soon. It will feel clumsy, awkward, indirect, generally disruptive. So, make sure that you don't take this thing too personally, or that you don't expect great results from this whole thing. Okay, it's what I'm talking about, the first approach. So then we have this July. July is going to be the turning point of this connection. Okay, they will reach out soon, but then they will decide whether or not they can apply the Eight of Coins. So are we going to work on this connection? Are you going to give them a chance? Should they try to gain your trust? They are very afraid of the Five of Swords, of the idea of repeating another Five of Swords experience. What does this mean? It means that this person has walked away thinking that they had nothing to lose, and they lost everything. That's the Five of Swords. And now they feel regretful. They are coming back to build something, but only once they make sure that you're really interested. So, is this selfishness? Not really. This is more insecurity. They're very insecure about what is going on. And then we have this Lenormand energy. This is deep. This is important. You have Tree. Tree is about healing, growth, long-term growth, and long-term stability. And Coughing is endings. And then peace, wisdom, balance, and all of these things with the lilies. So this connection is not casual, okay, on an energetic level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level. This is not casual. It has triggered transformation, I think, for both of you. And even though right now is painful, it is planting something that is going to be long term here. Now, but there are also some difficult truths here. For example, even if they return, you're not the same person anymore. You will hear them, you will see them, you will process the things that they have to say from a different perspective. So it's not the same type of connection anymore. And you will choose differently now. You will choose your well-being. You are not going to choose any more toxic situations, overwhelming situations. it says, this card says, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So no more lack of balance. We start with the intention of creating something between equals, with mutual effort. A new romantic cycle, so a new version of this connection is coming forward because you are both on a different stage of your thinking and your process. A time for healing, balsamic moon. This is also telling you to keep going with your healing, with the idea of letting go. It is very important to you. Because that, apart from the fact that this makes you more desirable, you're more magnetic, you are not attached to toxic situations. You're independent, you are strong, and this is far more attractive than trying to convince a person that, listen, I have overinvested, what are you going to do about this? So what this thing makes me understand is that, guys, ahead of you, you will have options. Okay, one of these options is going to be this person. So you are called to choose wisely. Don't beg for this person to wake up. Like, now, do you see all of this that I was giving you back then? Oh, really? If they see it, they see it. If they don't see it, somebody else will. So acknowledge the feelings you have for them. Wait for them if you want to, but wait, like, yeah, in your mind, you can keep this idea that, yes, this person is coming forward. We will eventually talk and see where this thing is going. But in the meantime, don't pause your life overall. You can have other options. You can have other opportunities. Some options might come faster than you think. So I will tell you, your person doesn't have options. I don't believe they do. If this type of person that is approaching you with the Seven of Cups really had options, we would definitely see some Seven of Swords, not a poor Three of Cups next to the Ace of Swords. Okay, the Five of Swords shows that I have no options, basically. I left my only option, and I found myself being a loser in all of this. Now I'm in the Five of Cups, Five of Coins vibe, and nobody is there for me. I'm all alone. So my only chance to start building something serious is stop messing around and really contact you and see where this thing is going. So you are their only option. Hello. You will have more options in the near future if you don't already have. So yeah, be wise, be very focused on what is the benefit for you out of this thing. Do they want something long-term? Yes. Eventually they want to build something serious, and there has been transformation. But it's not the only option. Maybe you have other options that are far better and a bit more balanced. This is what I see. Remember that you are representing the Empress. You are representing the possibility of a Hierophant here, of building something real with you. You can build something stable, and they are just watching, going through transformation, deciding. This is what I see. This silence is not your fault. You have done everything to avoid this silence. So the confusion and this mess is theirs to carry. Set yourself free, and when they're back, you can talk about it, but from a completely different perspective. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.